weaving needle, some weaving thread, a metallic marker, a spandex dome cap, some scissors, some pins, and a hair clip. And of course a sewing machine. So right now I'm just placing my closure in the middle. It's going to be a middle part. It's suggested that you place your closure at least half a centimeter away from the edge of the wig cap. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it in place and I'm going to sew the closure down first by hand. Right now I'm grabbing all the hair from the closure and I'm going to tie it up and clip it away so that way I can easily be able to see where I'm going to be sewing down the closure onto the cap. Also, I definitely suggest having a little snack. I had a green smoothie, you know, trying to clean my body out, you know. But yes, after you have pinned everything in place and clipped the hair away, you're going to go ahead and start sewing around the perimeter of the closure. So after you have finished sewing down your closure, right now we're going to start to mark where our tracks are going to be placed. You want to make sure that your tracks are typically at least an inch apart because you want your cap to be able to stretch to your head. If you place them any closer, your cap might come up a little bit snug or probably won't fit. So I definitely suggest placing your tracks an inch apart. Alright, after we have placed where our tracks are going to lay, now we can grab our bundles. You're going to take the longest bundle first. You're going to unwrap it and then you're going to fold it in half from edge to edge. Once you have folded the weft from edge to edge, we're going to sew those two edges together. And before you even begin to sew, you want to make sure your sewing machine is on a zigzag stitch. So here's an up-close view of what it's going to look like. You are going to see the thread kind of zigzag between the two edges of the tracks. And also, whenever you're doing this, you're going to want to back stitch on each end of the weft. So right now we're ready to sew our tracks onto the wig cap. You're going to take the edge of the track and match it up with the first line edge on the wig cap. And what you're going to do is you are going to place the needle inside the track, back stitch, and then continue to sew across that line. You do not want to stretch your wig cap out whenever you're doing this. It's going to make the wig cap too big. So definitely do not stretch the cap out whenever you are sewing your tracks on. Also, I definitely encourage you to take your time during this process. You may mess up, but that's definitely okay. You can take the thread out with a seam ripper So it's not a bad thing if you do mess up. You can just keep going back and re-practicing it again. You're going to keep doing the same thing until you get close to the closure. You don't want to get too close to the closure because it could kind of mess up a few things. So I definitely suggest at least an inch between the closure is where you stop sewing on the sewing machine. For that remainder portion in between the closure and the rest of the wig, you're going to hand sew the last track, maybe two, but the last track you're going to sew between the closure and that track onto the cap. After you have finished doing that, your wig is complete. Yay! I'm going to insert a picture of how the wig came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!